then, good morning, and what a glorious morning it is too. Today's supposed to be one of the hottest days so far of the year, but unfortunately I've got to go to work. Hey ho. Anyway, last night I fitted a rear view camera. I've mounted it on a piece of rubber off one of the footrest hangers, so I've no idea how it's going to turn out. Hopefully it's not going to vibrate too much. So this morning's vlog may or may not cut into some rear shots depending on how it turns out. If it vibrates too much, then either I won't bother with it, or the whole vlog will go in the bin, in which case you'll never know. Now, I'm quite fortunate that I happen to own a few bikes at the moment. I've got little scooters, I've got a couple of these 400s, I've got my bigger bike, my Tiger, that I supposedly use for best. Now I'm sure that I'm like most bikers that are in this position, that the bigger bike or the newer bike or the tidiest bike is used for, you know, holidays or trips out with your mates or long rides, etc. And the smaller bike or the tattier bike or the cheaper bike, you know, is just used for your general commute and through the winter. So you're saving on chain and sprockets and, you know, cutting the mileage down to keep it off your better bike. Also, you don't want to be using your good bike through the winter when there's a chance that you're going to either toss it down the road in the bad weather, or, you know, the salt's going to cause corrosion on your pride and joy. Now, because I do have a choice, I find when I go down to the shed in the morning, I end up taking out the middleweight bike, and that's regardless of whether it's, you know, bad weather or whether I'm going to work. I just find that the middleweight bike is overall more enjoyable to ride and ticks more of the boxes, so to speak, than either my little scooters or even my big adventure bike. Now my Tiger is, well, it was supposedly for best. It's only a couple of years old, but I find it's just a chore getting the damn thing out the house. Well, not the house, but, you know, by the time you've unlocked it from the ground anchor, and then you've got it out the shed, and you've done a 180 on the garden, and you've got it down get it down the side of the house, and the bike is well, in some respects it's just a big fat piece of lard. You know, it's nearly it's 50 kilograms heavier than this. That's like, you know, trying to manoeuvre this round while you've got someone sat on the back of it. When I went looking for adventure bikes, I nearly bought the 1200 Tiger, but it was just too damn heavy. I mean, I'm like mid-50s. Okay, I'm no spring chicken, but you know, I do have aches and pains and whatever. And just to try and move big heavy bikes now, it's just such a pain. Yeah, I'm finding the big adventure bikes just too top heavy. It's alright while I'm riding around on it, but in the you know, when you got to do tight manoeuvres or turning around the car park, it's just so big and cumbersome. I mean, they actually dropped it last year. I mean, I haven't dropped a bike for like 30 years. Oh, you fucker. And it's got to the point now where I don't even need the bigger bike to go away. I mean, this year already I've been to Scotland and Wales and quite a lot of England on this little 400 already, and it's just as comfortable on the longer rides. The only downfall is it's screaming its nuts off. But yeah, the Tiger's only, it seems like it's only coming out once or twice a year. You know, like to go on a holiday around Europe or whatever. Any other time it's just locked away. And I'm thinking, do I really need it? Maybe I need a slightly bigger middleweight. But I'm just loving this bike. And the trouble with owning big shiny new bikes is you end up stressing over keeping it clean, or you know, worrying that the paintwork's going to get scratched. You know, putting it away is such a palaver, making sure it's clean and dry and wrapped up in blankets and chained to the floor and all that nonsense. Whereas my middleweight bike, okay, gets a bit of dirt on it, gets a few scratches, so what? Still works just as well. It's maintained to the same high standard as any other bike, because I can't be doing with riding around on clapped out old bikes. So yeah, it's getting to the point where I'm thinking I might just sell that big Tiger. Anyway, that's enough of that pointless ramble. Don't know where I was going with any of that, but I'm nearly at work now, so right, I'll speak to you soon. See ya.